Welcome to the show where we talk about fashion on a larger scale, how fashion tells our story, culture, and our history. This is your host, Rain Botnande, and you're watching MODA. Before anything else, we would just like to thank, of course, the editor-in-chief of DNX Lifestyle, Miss Papasin, and of course, the executive editor of Digital News Exchange, Mr. Julius Mariveles, for this beautiful concept and for this opportunity to talk about fashion, not just fashion, but the art of fashion and the people behind it. I am very excited for this pilot episode because we will be joined by a young Filipina designer. She's been in the fashion industry for 4 years already. She dressed up famous celebrities like Heart Evangelista and Nadine Lustre, and her brand went to Canada for Vancouver Fashion Week, and of course, she's been featured in British Vogue. Ladies and gentlemen, without much further ado, I am so honored to be guesting the beautiful Miss Tia Lacson. Hello, Miss.
Hi, it's so nice to be here today with you guys.
Yes, and welcome to DNX Lifestyle. Welcome to MODA. And you're our first guest sa Sining episode.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to share and to, of course, be your guest here.
Of course. Tell us more about your fashion career, Miss Tia.
Well, it's actually funny because I graduated as BS Marketing in Enderon, and I really never thought that I would go into fashion, but it's my hidden desire ever since. So I graduated, I became a real estate broker, and I was actually I was working as a sales representative until I became the sales director for Mega World here in Bacolod. And you know, having experienced like the bottom to where I got before I left, I just realized that I wasn't really happy with the sales. So on the side, I started my fashion line. So it started as an Instagram brand lang. We started to build the shop, and then people started coming in. So we started doing ready to wear lang at first, and then after that, people wanted to have gowns made, so we were also up for it. And I guess that's where Lacson is now born.
Okay, wow, that's very interesting, you know, because you have to take a risk in fashion industry.
Yes.
Dapat, of course, may capital ka in terms of course, money.
Yes.
Kagkinalan mo gid connections
Yes.
sa fashion industry. Pero tell me about your fashion style. I mean, are you really into bridals or are you really into like loungewear? What kind of fashion or anong gina-design mo gid to be specific?
Well, you can't really make me choose one, I think, because I love both so much at the same time. You know, the satisfaction when you dress up a bride, it's very intricate. It takes long hours, but it's so worth it. So
Correct.
I really love it as well. And me, being a travel blogger, someone who likes to go on adventures, for me, the loungewear speaks for my creativity as like
Correct.
that, in that aspect. So my loungewear is some clothes that I want to wear on a daily basis or clothes that I want to wear when I'm traveling. So I really love both. So I think, you know, both are very important to me.
Yes, do hindi ka gikapili kung anong gid ang style nga gina-design mo. So, but as I can see, because gina-follow ta ka sa Instagram, no, actually your brand. And we have mutual friends already, like mga college friends ko. And of course, gakabatian ko ang imo nga brand. And it's very risky to have a loungewear, especially diri sa Bacolod.
Yes.
But I really love it. And disclaimer lang, I am wearing Lacson by Tia Lacson. It's a Lacson loungewear by Tia Lacson. Thank you so much for.
Thank you. You look so good.
Thank you. All right. Kag, of course, let's talk about the people who influence you in fashion. Who are they?
Well, there's so many people that I look up to. I look up to bloggers who, like Nicole Warren, she's an Australian fashion blogger. She's one of the reasons why I started this whole creative thing in the beginning, why I started to blog, why I started to do fashion design. And people around me, I look up to them. I look up to my fellow designers. because I know their struggles as well.
Correct.
And I look up to my team. I respect them so much, the work that they do. I think everyone around me inspires me. Even my competitors, they inspire me as well.
Correct. And now, in this time of pandemic, how was fashion industry doing?
Well, I'm glad to say that weddings have slowly resurfaced.
Oh, yes.
And well, during the pandemic, it was really, really hard for us. That's why from wedding gowns, we started making masks, and then we started making PPEs. During the pandemic, the thing that helped us survive was actually supplying PPEs for the frontliners and selling masks. So it was really bad, but I'm glad that we were able to get through it, and now we have weddings again. So I hope hindi na siya maglala pa.
Correct. Because ang events industry, of course, they're it's connected with the fashion industry as well.
Yes.
So subong niya wala as gid siya ang event industry. However, we are very lucky nga syempre hindi gid madula ang fashion, no.
Yes.
People will buy, people will masunod gid sa trend, masunod gid ya kung anong popular, masunod gid ya kung ano ang uso subong, correct?
Yes.
So
And now it's actually intimate weddings.
yes.
That's trending right now. So it's just a few of your family members and a simple wedding gown. So
Correct.
that's
And it's your advantage as well.
Yes.
Kaya create kaya simple dresses like loungewear and like ready to wear na mga garments.
Yes.
So that's that's your advantage. Kaya nga ang iba they very luxurious na mga gowns
Yeah.
and ball gowns, stuff like that. So on the other hand, ikaw naman niya, you can do both actually.
yes. Yes, pwede good.
Pwede good. Okay, so your creations went to Canada for Vancouver Fashion Week. How was it? How was the experience?
It was a very nice experience. I learned so many things. I actually got to immerse myself in what it is to actually really join a real fashion show where you have models lining up and then you just choose from, like, there were more than 200 models and we can choose the one that fits our brand, and then there really was an assigned hair and makeup artist who does, there's a team who does the hair and makeup, and they do makeup for celebrities.
Wow.
And celebrities were also there watching it, so the pressure
Wow.
was really it was really there.
Yes.
But it's something that you will really have to look back to and say na you're proud that you were able to do it.
Of course. And of course, you're a Bacolod nun, you're a Negros Sanon. And of course, grabe ang impact, sa fashion industry, especially dito sa province, nga makakaupod ka. I can count sa akon nga fingers kung pila lang niya ang nakasulod sa mga international na mga fashion show diri sa Negros Sanon nga nakasulod sa international fashion show. Ikaw, and you're one of it, and congratulations for that. How about the feature on British Vogue?
Well, they actually featured the designers during Vancouver Fashion Week, and we were asked to submit pictures of our favorite pieces, and then those were the ones that are featured in Vogue, and they were also actually na-feature man siya sa Mega Preview, and so the same people helped us get our media mileage out there as well.
Speaking about wearing her creation, she will show us her collections, her popular designs as well.
Okay.
So, can you show us your popular collections?
Okay, let's get to it.
So this piece.
So this is actually my finale piece for Vancouver Fashion Week. It's a wedding gown, but we wanted it to look vintage and very fairy-like, very dreamy. So there, this is the veil.
Yes. So it's a beige, nando ka nude color.
Yeah.
And how about this one?
So this one is from our latest collection, the 2020 Solstice collection. Inspired
very
din siya by
nice.
snowflakes. So this one and also this one, the silver one. So they're all part of the
But
solstice.
these garments are all bridal gowns, correct?
Yes, bridal wear. Just except for this one. This one is a cocktail dress that I also showed in Vancouver.
Wow, this one. How about this? This one is a very
Yeah.
bridal, gideon gown. No?
Yeah, so it has, the pattern is usually what makes.
How about pag-request sila yung ilang nga veil, customized na veil? Like, I want something like lace with a little bit of gemstones.
Yeah, we also do that as well. So there, I had this one bride na she wanted like green and blue flowerets for her veil. So we also did that. Like we hand cut the flowers according to her specifications. So definitely, yeah, we will try to do anything for our brides.
Kag nakibot ko sa amo nga color, no? Kaya hindi
Yeah.
hindi siya usual nag bridal gown.
Yeah.
Kung nalantaw ko gani, do ka very do ka high fashion niya
Yeah.
na garment.
So this one is has a very classic cut, and then it's fully sequined all over, and then there's textured parts wherein the sequins are more thicker than the rest.
Sorry, Miss Tia, I'm very curious. Is it the tela na gidya or ging tahian pa gidya sa mga sequins?
Yeah, actually it's the tela na gidya na
Kaging
bukas.
pa gidya?
So this is also one of the pieces that I showed on Vancouver Fashion Week. So it's made of lace and ruffles as well. And then it actually has a swimsuit inside. So when you wear it, it's just as easy as when you wear a swimsuit.
Okay. And it comes with a veil also.
If you want, yeah. You can also request a veil with your gown.
Okay. All right, so this is the your newest brand or your newest collection, the Laxant Loungewear.
Yes.
So this one, let's have this first. This
Okay.
one.
So this one, it's actually called the ulap top. All the pieces here are named in Tagalog and inspired by nature and people who travel. So this one, it's hand-drawn by me, and then it's custom embroidered, and it's made of linen. All items are actually made of linen.
So, kung magbakal ko, how much does it cost?
So all the pieces here range from 1,000 to 2,000 pesos only.
Barato na
Yes.
When, of course, sa mga malls, ka magbakal sa mga munido ka, medyo mahal na.
And these
And this
ones
is
are
costo.
limited.
Correct, limited.
So
Kag wala ka parehos.
For that price, it's actually really okay na. So, support us.
Of course, kaysa magbaka ka sa mall, daw ka parehos. So, this one,
So that one is called the buko corset top. So I also made the drawing and I had it custom embroidered. And it's not hard like the normal corset,
Yes.
but it can still cinch your waist. So that one is for 2,000 pesos.
it's good price.
So that is
So
the
nice.
bulak reversible top. So you can wear it like this, and then you can also wear it like this sa front.
Okay.
Since there's embroidery on both sides as well. So it's perfect for crop tops, and you pair it with high-waisted shorts or when you're at the beach. So all of these are made of linen also. So we also have the Daan shorts in black. So it's garterized and it's very comfortable. So it has pockets on both sides. And we also have a skirt that you can adjust here. And we also have it in pink. So this one, Bermuda shorts also,
Cute.
called liwayway. And then we also have the liwayway skirt, which is also adjustable on the side. So if you want it like short here and long on the other side, you just pull the rope. So
Kaya very comfortable sa material, no?
thank you. So wala nga.
Alright, so kamang nagbi sa mga designs ka namin, ka mga collections yan, no? Now let's talk about the Laxant loungewear. So paano mo ni siya na come up nga collection or nga brand? Kay because you have already the Laxant, right?
Yes.
So nga nag-ubra kapag yung Laxant loungewear na brand.
So actually, this was what really first started when I was designing, and I wanted to differentiate the two brands. Laxant will be the evening wear and the bridal wear, and the Laxant Lounge will be the ready-to-wear that I have always been doing before. So sort of just organizing both that you can differentiate that this is the ready-to-wear one and this is the custom-made and
Yes. Correct.
the formal ones.
And of course, I can see because some of your models are my friends, no? And kanami gid because I am also traveling. Kag nagapa-beach gid kuya, like every weekend, like may mga weekend trip gid kami. And it's very nice. Kaya nga kakapoy mag-order online, kakapoy mag-order sa mga international na mga online sellers, you know. But we are very lucky nga may ara local designer nga naga-create sang iya nga brand, which I know that people will really buy gid gyapon ang mga mall na mga loungewear. So
Hopefully.
yes,
Yes,
of course.
hopefully.
Pero the risk is, you know, and the pressure is there. Pero paano mahambal mo? I mean, what are your thoughts about it? Nga amo man gyapon like what are my advantage? Ano ang nga abaklo nilang brand ko?
Well, I'm proud to say that our brand supports slow fashion, the slow fashion movement. And, well, if you buy one of our pieces, you are helping lots of people maintain and have their livelihood. Like our seamstresses here who really rely on sewing and cutting and sewing for a living. So when you do that, you support small businesses and you support the people who work hard behind it, not the big companies. So it's really a big help for people who are trying to get by this pandemic.
Correct. And let's talk about your materials. Ang ginagamit mo nga mga materials sa imong mga garments.
Yes. So most of them are actually made of linen and
Okay.
lace. So those two are my favorite fabrics. So this one is printed linen, and the one at the back, they're all linen materials. Or if not linen, it's gusot, yung the gusot Pinoy. So you don't really have to iron it, and it's very light. So since it's very hot and humid here in Bacolod, so I would go for the comfortable fabrics.
What I actually saw kagina, and what I've actually noticed, amo ni siyang ginagamit sa mga folk dances na mga costume. Sakto, and the material used, this is used for the rural folk dance na mga gowns,
Yeah.
rural folk dances na mga gowns. And like that, gina-wear na siya sa mga lalaki man as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
So this is a good, no? Kaya ka very Pinoy siya, as well as your designs are not local. It's pwede gid sa international runway. So
Thank
that's
you,
very,
thank you.
very nice. So congratulations to your Lacson
Thank you so
loungewear.
much.
And now let's talk about your bridal gowns.
Okay.
Dugay na nino? Sa
Yes.
nagsugod ka pa lang.
Yes.
So, subong, ano gid ang pinaka-famous nga mga designs for gowns, for bridal gowns to be specific?
Well, it's the minimalist ones, and from me, the ones that the brides usually request from me is really lace, tulle designs, and I think we specialize in those really feminine silhouettes and not overdoing things. Like we would put details and then, you know, like just something that's simple but also elegant.
Correct. Kaya ako yan mismo, personally, ang ako niya style, if magsuksok, magikuya bridal gown someday, I don't like a lot of, arab lang damo, gems.
Yeah.
So, hindi ko gusto sa mga sequence, hindi ko gusto actually. I like lace, kag mga simple lang na mga like silk,
Yeah.
lace, pero ang design, mas ma-focus sa silhouette sang gown.
Yeah. Although it's not bad to have beads and
Of course.
and embellishments in your gown, but it's just that you know, like it depends on the person's personal taste and
Kag
style
subo nga
as well.
generation, I guess, no? Duka, mas the simpler the better na gid sa fashion. Subo.
Yes, yes. From what I've noticed, they want to see gowns that they will look back on like 15 or 10 years from now on, and you know, the style is just really classic. So through the years, it's something that you won't regret looking at.
Correct. And speaking about fashion, speaking about style, speaking about silhouette as well, ang iya nga mga brands ni Miss Tia Lacson sa Lagzan are very over the top. Pero may ara ka man pedestrian na mga pieces, you know.
Yeah.
When we say over the top, sa fashion it's a fashion term. When we say over the top, it means it's exaggerated. It's high fashion. When we say pedestrian sa fashion term, it's dull. It's a little bit basic. It's a little bit plain.
Yes.
Alright, so let's play a game, Miss Tia. This is gonna be exciting because nakapasukso ka na kay Miss Heart Evangelista, Miss Nadine Lustre, correct? You styled them already. Now let's talk about famous celebrities. Let's talk about their style.
Okay.
When you say over the top, it means that their style are high fashion. If you say pedestrian, their style is a bit plain. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Correct. All right, let's start. What if dalon ta na lang bi mga politiko? Okay, now let's have Heart Evangelista.
She can be both. She can be over
Correct.
the top at times, and she can also be pedestrian.
How about Bea Alonzo?
I think pedestrian on her normal days, but Star Magic Ball over the top.
Correct. Nadine?
Nadine, also both.
Both
Both
ba?
na lang tanan.
Ann Curtis?
Pedestrian,
Pedestrian, no?
I think.
How
But
about
you know, because they wear over the top things on special events. So
Correct. How about Liza?
pedestrian.
Vice ganda.
Over the top.
Over the top, di ba?
Even
How-
on normal days.
Hindi na siya pwede. Hindi na siya pwede ka. Well, let's talk about international stars.
Okay.
Lady Gaga.
Over the top.
Over the top, of course. How about Britney Spears?
Britney. Maybe in the middle. I don't know. Like, talirang yun.
Nadulan ko sa kape.
Sa anong biman, gasulod-sulo ko ang Instagram yung nagasawad siya balang duway, nakapangusay bala ako.
So, when...
Kita mo naman yung
Oo, that's very popular. Nga
Gado
ka sumbasa, no? Gado ka sumba si Britney Spears, Diyos ko. How about, pero, what do you think? Kung mag One Piece ka, nga ara ka sa stage, nga may mga gems, is it over the top o pedestrian lang for you?
Well, for me, it depends on if you want to make it over the top. So we will go with, diba, unusual
Correct.
colors, like bright neon colors. But it's also different when you say haute couture.
Yes. Pero, may ara man actually na mga over the top. When we say over the top, nga maamu ka ginasa mo ng event. It's very overdressed. It's very over the top. Like for example, si Nadine Lustre, nag-hike, naka two-piece. Paano na, ano masay mo?
Ako ba lang ang two-piece?
So, ganito mo. Actually, hindi talaga ano. Pero, ano masay mo da?
Go girl. I support
Diba?
you. Yeah. I mean, if people, actually I have friends here who wear like, really, like pang Japan,
Oo.
Korea na fashion. And I really support that. I wish people in Bacolod would support people who want to dress anywhere, any way they want to. Like in New York, you know, you can just be yourself.
Do wala. Alam mo natin, ay overdress kasi bong, ay underdress kasi bong. I mean, it's what I want to wear today. Do
Yes.
kaamo na balata. It's not about the event. It's not about where I diin ko subong. Do kaamo na bala how you
It's
have
a form of self-expression.
correct.
Yeah.
So
Cheers.
cheers.
To self-expression.
Correct.
And to sugar in your coffee.
Because fashion has no gender.
Yes.
All right, Miss Tia. Now, let's talk about your competitors in this business. What are your thoughts about your competitors? Si kabalo ko damo gyud diri local
Yeah.
designers sa Bacolod. Diri lang mismo.
Yeah. Well, for me, like what I said earlier, my competitors also inspire me. And you know, sometimes we're not really competing with each other because we actually support each other.
Oh,
we
yeah.
have a group chat, and if you see, we have this association where we're designers, and I would just like to actually mention someone who is someone I look up to. Like when I first started, you know, Tito Tony De Ramos, he's been here for so many years.
Popular, yes.
And you know, looking at someone like that who's not afraid to share what he has, who's not selfish to teach you what he learned through the years, that's what I aspire to be. So, if I have new like friends who want to be designers as well, so of course I also wouldn't want to, you know, be selfish with what I know. I'm always just there to also want to give them advice because of what Tito Tony showed me. He actually went to our shop here before we went to Vancouver Fashion Week, and he looked at each of my pieces and helped me with, how to improve it. So I'm really grateful. I think the designers here should really not look at each other as competition, but as someone, we're in the same field, we should all support and inspire each other.
Very nice. Thank you
And
so
I
much.
thank you.
Yes, kaganami pamatian because this is still a business.
Yeah.
Pero gasuportahanay kamo because you have your own different designs. May ara kamo gid sa kinaiya or your own uniqueness in terms of styling, in terms of designing. Kag mabagi kuya iya na ni Miss Tia Lacson.
Oh, yeah, thank you. That's actually what I hope to,
Yes.
when someone sees my pieces, they will know that it's mine because of, the ruffles, the tulle, the laces, and how we structure them. So that's really nice to hear.
Yes.
Thank you.
And of course, we would also like to thank you, Miss Tia, for joining us today. Thank you so much, Gid, for joining DNX team.
Thank you also.
And thank you for the coffee. Thank you for the nice venue. Ay kami diri subong sa store or sa shop ni Miss Tia Lacson. Where is it?
So we are located in the second floor of La Luz building in Mandalagan Highway before the Bata flyover. So when you go to the second floor, you will see gowns there. That's where we are. So please come and visit us if you want to have your ready-to-wear, your loungewear, or your bridal and formal wear made.
And before we end our episode, we would just like to thank, of course, our sponsor. Thank you so much, Ting Ting's Native Foods, sa manamit tamon nga lunch kagina. And thank you so much, Vaso K Clinic and Aima Nail Salon. Thank you so much. And this has been the show where we talk about fashion on a larger scale, how fashion tells our story, culture, and our history. This has been your host, Rain Botnande. See you on our next episode.